My name is Michelle. I'm an oil portrait painter. I paint people close to me, people often unseen in the history of portraiture, and that's my family. We're Latin American. My mom is Cuban, my dad is Costa Rican, and my education has influenced my work a lot. I have a BA in Classical Studies from Western University, and then I did a BFA in Drawing and Painting from Ontario College of Art and Design University, and I'm currently an MFA student at York University. I've always been really fascinated with faces, and I've really wanted to be able to depict a person's story that is written on their face through painting, and that is why I'm a high realism painter. Although most of my practice has been painting just the face, I'm currently going into painting the figure in my research creation project for graduate school. I'm also integrating drawing into the final work. The drawing serves as an underdrawing to map out my composition, but for this work it also serves to communicate certain things. This work is part of my thesis body of work, wherein my intention is to engage in research that explores issues of representation in painting from my perspective as a Latinx person, given the violence and the persistence of colonial power structures and aesthetics. I am turning towards post-colonial and decolonial studies, Latin American art history, feminist theory, and Chicanx cultural theory to make paintings that critique and navigate through hegemonic structures imposed in the Latin American colonial period by painting my family and myself. I'm shifting my figures to the side of the painting to engage with theories of decentering in the margin and place a Baroque-style object in the exaggerated center line. The figures engage with the object through resistance by way of posture, gesture, distance in the picture plane, and facial expression. The historical object will be drawn in white charcoal and will serve as sites of resistance in deconstructing a colonial narrative of power. My process and approach to painting is a long and thought-out one. I begin by priming the substrate in acrylic paint. These then create a smaller version of my composition on tracing paper, and I measure each part of the drawing to scale it up to a larger size. My current paintings are around 5 to 6 feet, and I'm using white charcoal to draw these compositions, but I also use black or other colors for this part as well. I use a variety of colors in a painting and in the portrait. Here's my palette and my paints. I use a lot of earth tones, reds, yellows, blues, and purples. This is one of the most important parts of my practice, to integrate many colors onto the skin of the portrait. So I hope this video has given insight into my practice as an artist.